why mountain bike whoops don't work. All right, this is an easy one. Motocross, you make them fucking long and real big. All right, they stay the same size the whole way through, and then you've got a motor that can stay the same the whole way through. So now it becomes a balancing act of like you're hitting these whoops. Every time you hit the whoop, the bike wants to slow down. So then you put the rear wheel in so the bike goes forward and you go bap, 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 bap. And it's a lovely little physics dance that we're doing between track builder, between right hand of throttle, between knees holding the bike, and then between motor and suspension. There's this beautiful dance that you can do. And it's like
And
it's
body
like its
positions in
own
there
little
too, the whole thing.
it's its own little race within the race. It's this little section. It's set up to challenge you. You just can't do that on a mountain bike. It's just that simple. You're just missing too many elements. You're missing. So like you have to make them big and then start small because as the bike slows down, like if you kept them the same size, it'd just come to a dead stop. So it's kind of just becomes like a moot point, you know. Like there's
I
physically it
couldn't
doesn't
be
work.
more with you. I couldn't be more with you. Until I saw a slow-mo of me going through them. The real life experience of it was my head like going around. I felt like a squid. I felt like my feet were coming off. I felt like I really didn't feel good. And then I saw a slow-mo of me going through them, and it made me want to put Enya as the music. I felt like Ken Roxon when I was watching the slow-mo. So the difference between and then do you know what I thought? Then I thought, well, maybe just all the moto guys feel like squids when they're going through a whoop section as well. They just
Man, whoops are honestly crazy. Like I just think that it can't be in moto. I mean, maybe this is the challenge that like how do you make good whoop sections for mountain bikes? Like is there a way that you can do it that it's like I mean, yeah, I don't know. Maybe
I have an idea.
Like, funky shit. All right, let's
I have an idea, right? So
Please.
I agree with you. We don't have motors, so how can we drive ourselves? Gravity could be the answer. If you make it steep enough, you could actually effectively do it. It'd be very dangerous, but you could on a steep section, you could make the whoops. It'd be very hard.
Yeah.
I
Very,
don't know,
very
but
tough to break for the next corner.
Perhaps someone out there can get a steep section of hill and they can just experiment with whoops.
Oh, yeah.
I've only ever done it.
Mate, I think this is your calling. I think this is you. I think you've just nominated yourself to build some whoops in the Surrey Hills.
Get me strapped up. All right then.
Yeah.
The good thing is that you can start small. This is if you're dedicated to the whoopery. This is a good thing. Like you can build 4 and be like, pa, 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 and then you can get a little bit sketchy and come out. But then you do one more and one more and one more and one more, and you can kind of get in there.
Yeah.
But, dude. Actually, you know who could probably engineer this quite well would be Remy Morton.
Yeah.
Good engineer.
You're right.
Well. Yeah, you're right.
I feel like
You are right.
It's probably just so maybe we bracket it by saying current mountain bike whoops is a no. Future endless possibility whoops is a yes.
We've got to the end of it.
Yeah, we need the right person, we need the right bike, we need the right
speed in.
hill.
I like that.
Okay.
Yeah, but then you need to figure out. So there's just an equation that needs to be made to where, like you said, you're adding gravity, and then you need to figure out because then it just becomes about entry speed and timing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So it's but then it's like I guess the thing is if you, I guess it's just entry speed. You just want to have it set up because like the good guys in Supercross, I don't know whether this is like common knowledge or not, but you've got like 3 whoops, right? The first 3 whoops. So the good guys will wheelie, and their front tire will miss the first whoop by like a bee's dick, and then it'll go over, and then it'll touch just here on the first one, and then the rear tire is the first thing to hit the second whoop. And then so like the way you get like that crazy entry speed is to like lift up your bike so it's super light, almost like bunny hopping.
It's like pre-jumping, yeah.
And then touching that third wheel. And the good guys can even get their rear wheel to touch the third one first as well.
Yeah.
So
We should be able to work out the scale, you know. We should be able to take wheelbase of a moto, whoop height, depth, distance apart. Should be able to actually work it out and make it happen on a steep hill. It would be quite. I'd like to have AMA measurements.
because the thing
We'll see
is,
what we can
and
do.
like it can't be. I feel like the only way I've ever seen that's the Cairns whoops are.
Yeah, I was
the
going to say
Cairns
there was
whoops are
something
just in a
Cairns.
straightaway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they just look like real aggressive braking.
I was going to
bumps.
say they look like braking bumps, and I feel like from watching that, the riders weren't really putting much emphasis on the technique or anything. It was just a case of like, just get through them as quick as you can.
Yeah.
Don't really, it's not like you're hopping over anything or anything like that. But yeah, I think there's something in that, Ollie. I think that's your...
Dude, look. I look nearly like...
Mate, is that
That nearly
Roxon?
looks
That's
it.
Barsha, isn't it? You've got the same jersey, the whole thing. That's Barsha.
It's not Barsha. Dude, it's not Barsha. I promise, that's me.
It's Sexton, bro. That's a sex bomb, baby.
The 23.
Right. What you said about clips, right? I've got another good... I actually do have a clip.
Did you enjoy this clip? If so, please like and subscribe. The full episode is available by hitting one of the links on the screen right now, or type The Ride Companion into your favourite podcast app. We've even put links in the show description for you. Cheers!